Hello, I'm Jari. Welcome to my channel. Please follow and subscribe. So I was in a live situation where I wasn't being that active aerobic wise. I mean, I had my gym, I loved it, it was awesome, but I felt that I want to have a change in my life, in me. I started implementing some new modes of being. That was in 2021. Around that time, I started trying ice hole swimming. I started, besides my gym, I started doing abdominal training, and I also had a new record of Cooper's test. And I was delighted by the fact that I broke my personal record, which I had done in the Finnish military in my late teens. So I knew there is something to win. I knew I am to win, because I didn't have a need to win anyone else, but I wanted to win myself. So I did these updates to my everyday life. So in 2022 I started running first, so that in August I had started previous year, with very short distances. So 2020, late of this year, I started running, and I started getting kilometers, by little stretches, by super mini stretches. So in 2021 I had started training aerobically, and I started to upping my game. Not putting away muscle training, gym, but still wanting to up my aerobic stamina. I put away many things I had used to eat, and this went in par with starting to run for longer distances. And also because it was changing, eating was making it possible to do longer stretches. Because before the change, it was a question of energy. So it was actually interesting that with the new type of eating, which focuses on food that has better nutrition value, how long you are able actually to sustain the energy. Yeah, but I would like to get back to the 2021. At the end of previous year, I had started bettering my aerobic condition, capability to jog and run. I had broken my personal Cooper, the record, without going to the actual numbers, because I'm competing against myself. Finnish military will award you for the certain kind of swimming, running. I did receive a medal for swimming, but actually not for running. No, I didn't I didn't qualify, so I was the underdog. But that's one of the reasons why you can up your game. You can challenge yourself. You can do something you have never done. So in August 2021, I ran 30 kilometers. That's 18.6 miles. You know, I had started from almost zero, about zero, because when I started at the end of previous years, the I started with some really silly kilometer amounts. So already in August 2021, when I did 30 kilometers a month, not a day or something, not a week, a month. Already at that time I have been like growing up in the kilometers. What I'm saying, I started with from the very low numbers. That's how it was, and that's why you can. I started with 30. That is in miles 18.6. So in September 2021, I did 50. That's 20 kilometers more. It's about 31 miles. So going further, and that's the point. Progression, tracking and progression. When you track and you look for progression, you have possibilities. You can proceed, you can progress. In October I ran 98 kilometers. It's about 60 miles. 98 kilometers. In November I ran 219 kilometers. I recommend tracking, and especially if possible, I recommend a device that's not your phone. I mean, if you want to do with phone, well, that's a possibility. But when I started my new season, I wanted specifically that I will have a device that's not in phone. That's not the phone, because then I don't want to be a slave to whether phone battery will die and so on. Even though now at the moment I have a very good phone and very good battery, but still. Especially let's take consideration that Finnish winter can also do tricks, and anyway, and other than that, it seems to me that phone has already so many functions that I like the fact that something's not in the phone. Just pleasant thought to me. Yeah, so in December 2021 I ran 286 kilometers. It's about 177 miles. That was how I was increasing and preparing myself for my first marathon. Thanks for following, thanks for listening, and I hope you'll be with me when I'll be sharing about the first actual marathon in 2022. Ciao ciao.